here, the next block, there's an expansion plan for again another major manufacturing hub. So this is work in progress. So I think as we've mentioned and we've shared with the media, Subang Airport Regeneration has obtained approval from the cabinet, from the government. Subang Airport Regeneration has got 3 segments to it: the city airport, the business aviation and the aerospace. Now these 3 segments are then further divided to 4 development zones, which I've also shared with the media. What's important to note is that the city airport expansion has already commenced through an interim expansion plan. That interim expansion plan will double up the passenger terminal from 1.5 million passenger per annum to 3 million passenger per annum, and that would be completed by end of June this year. So that sets the first stone of the city airport expansion. It will also provide for jet operations through the reconfiguration of the aircraft base from ATRs to a mix of ATRs and narrow-body jets. In addition to that, coming back to the business aviation and the aerospace, what we have also shown is that both those segments have already commenced development. In fact, you can already see a very clear, very physical, very visual progress. In the case of business aviation, we already have ExecuJet, which is owned by Dassault Aviation, and business aviation OEM, manufacturer of the Falcon aircraft. They've already set up their hangar. It's already operationalized this month. That's a large-scale hangar that will take Subang Regen or Subang Airport business aviation to a different level in terms of the base maintenance, in terms of the capacity, in terms of the value. In terms of the aerospace we have got the senior aerospace, we've got Collins Aerospace being developed today. So that now sets the tone for the Subang Aerotech Park, where we already have large operators such as Spirit Aerosystems, Senior Aerospace, and now Collins Aerospace that will be operationalized by third quarter this year. So we are firing on all 3 segments. All 3 have commenced development, and all 3 you will see physical progress as we move on.
Do you have any certain target, like how many visitors for the city airports and maybe for the airport business aviation?
Yep.
Do you have certain target for
So for the city airport, as I mentioned, right now the interim project will double up the capacity from 1.5 to 3 million. Moving forward, there will be a further phase development to 5 million and thereafter 8 million by the end of this decade. So we will be looking at a maximum of up to 8 million by the end of this decade, which includes also scheduled commercial jets, which are narrow-body aircraft as announced by YBMOT. For business aviation and all that, our priority is to make sure that we have got enough hangar blocks for the business aviation MRO and hangars. So we are looking at up to 8 hangar blocks to be developed within the next 5 years.
So how do you see the tariff revision and also the OA will contribute to the Subang Airport plan?
So the OA basically provides a very clear structure for Malaysia airports to invest with a clear financial recovery that is stipulated within the OA. So I think it bodes very well for us in order to then progress on our airport development projects. So we've already announced Penang Airport, we've already announced Subang Airport. So you would see a lot of this now moving progressively because of this new OA that we now have on the table.
How many the job opportunity that will be taken from this particular building?
From Subang Regen?
From the totals, like these 4 zones.
So we forecast an additional 8,000 direct jobs across all 3 segments by the end of the decade, and this would cover the high value, the mid value, and also the lower value. So it caters to all profiles of workforce, all profiles of the population will benefit from these jobs that are being created.